Okay YouTubers, for this week's Toy Tuesday, I'm going to show you something that I think is completely epic. Now it's a Corgi toy, but it's no ordinary Corgi toy because it was commissioned by one man, designed by one man and distributed by one man, all off his own bat because he was a fan of the Professionals TV show and it was the 45th anniversary and he wanted to do something special to mark that anniversary. And what he came up with is over here in a case, and I'm going to go and get it now and show you. Like I say, because I think it's something that's totally epic. It's what I love about this job. It's the fans of TV shows that go and do crazy things like this, gamble their own money on a product or a toy because they think it should be out there for the collectors, and it paid off, and now he's doing another toy from the TV show. I'm going to show you what it is because I'm taking too much time explaining it. Right, let's get on with the video. This is the model that I wanted to show you. It's a Mark II Ford Escort RS2000. On its own, a totally cool car that now has kind of legendary status, but also it's a popular one amongst model collectors too. And this one, with it being from the TV show The Professionals, makes it even cooler. Right, I'm going to unbox this and show you what it's all about. So this is it, the Ford Escort RS2000 from The Professionals. Now this was commissioned, like I say, by one man. He distributed it himself, which I think is totally awesome and demonstrates the things that fans are able to do. Now they're going to be doing the Capri. This was the Ford Escort. They're going to do it in similar packaging, and I'm not sure if it has been released or whether it's in the pipeline. So there will be another model to go with this. But the chap who actually commissioned this was in the shop last year, and he said to me, would I like one for the museum? And he kindly sent me one. But what I did ask was, could I buy some to sell in the shop as well? Which we did. I only have a couple left now. I think it's about time I actually showed you how good this model is and how cool the car is as well. The Ford Escort for my generation was an affordable hot hatch. My girlfriend at the time had a Mark II Escort that I drove around in all the time. My pal had a 1 litre Fiesta. When we got a little bit older, my friends had XR2s, XR3s, Mark IV Escorts. They were a big part of car culture as a kid, and that's probably why insurance is so expensive today, because of my generation prattling about in these cars. Doing things like landing them fields the wrong way round, parking them in lampposts or in other people's front garden walls, that kind of thing, you know. Firstly, what I'm going to show you how to do is how to open one of these boxes without damaging it. So what I thought I'd do is show you the correct way. So what I'm going to use is a long flat metal object. I'm going to put it down the inside of the box like that, and I'm gently going to push against the inside of the tab and lift. And what that does is opens that flap without creasing, bending or tearing anywhere here. And that happens a lot with these toys. So now we're inside. Already there's some nice little touches on this packaging. The chap who commissioned this is called Tony. He's done a great job on this packaging. It's exclusive to Professionalmania. It's done as a limited edition. I'll just slide that out. So it's a limited edition of 1,045 and they have all sold out. Hello there, you all right?
Hello, sir.
How you doing? You okay? Yep.
Do you sell model trains or anything?
All my model trains are just in this case here. Again, that demonstrates perfectly. Oh, squeaky chair. The shop is open and there are people walking around and you're going to hear background noises in the video. Does it add a bit of ambience to the video? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Right, I'm going to put that packaging there. In fact, let me just read this to you. So, 45th anniversary of the Professionals. It's a Ford Escort Mark II RS2000 in diamond white. Not my favourite drink in the 80s. Engine size 2 litre or 1993cc. Basically, 110 brake horsepower, top speed of 109 miles per hour, which is pretty fast. 0 to 60 is 8.6 seconds, which I think is probably about the same as my Mini is now. So it just goes to show what a cool car it is. And it has that great front on it, with the square headlights and the sloping forward bit. I'm going to leave that there so you can take a closer look at it, and we're going to go to the collector card. So that is the collector card. Let's see what it says on here. We need to get a stronger pair of glasses to read this. Back in a minute. Right, that's a stronger pair of glasses, so I no longer have to hold my arm out here to read. Right, I'm going to tell you what's on this card. This particular model is 192 of 1,045 that were made. And I think they have completely sold out this run of the model, but I'm not sure. And what I'm going to do at the end of this is I'll give you the guy's details. And then if you want to order one or get the Capri, which should be coming out soon or has been released, depending on how long it takes me to film this video and how far into the future, I get to edit it and post it. Hopefully though, you will be able to either pre-order or get your hands on the Capri if you want one. So one of the stars from the smash hit TV show, the iconic Ford Escort Mark II RS2000, finished in diamond white. Not my favourite drink from the 80s. With its distinctive Ford Capri, I think it's Capri, I know you're going to tell me in the comment section below if I've said that wrong, quartz halogen headlamps and polyurethane front slanted nose. That's the famous front end with the 4 headlights on that makes this car so distinctive and very, very cool. Alright, okay. The car has a black interior with shield roll top seats, and the 993cc power plant gave 110 brake horsepower with a 0 to 60 of 8.5 seconds. Although this car benefits from a black vinyl roof, this was not factory fitted. It's an aftermarket thing that they had done to make the car look cool. This particular car was an early model, distinguished by the Ford lettering on the rear instead of a blue Ford oval badge. This, I don't know why I've got it out of camera. I should have it in shot really. This Ford Escort Mark II RS2000 was first registered on the 19th of April 1997 as PNO 672R. Its genuine number plate. In the TV show, the registration was PNO 641T, which was actually a false number plate, used for filming purposes only. This particular car had an aftermarket electric sunroof fitted. You can see the glossy bit on the roof there. That's where they've painted the sunroof in. So this particular car had an aftermarket custom-sized electric sunroof, which was a non-Ford item fitted by Hollandia. I think it's Hollandia. Yeah, Hollandia. This was required for filming purposes as the inside of the car was quite dark. The original car is now being restored to its former glory, and this is an exclusive limited edition 1/43 scale die-cast model. It's proudly brought to you by Tony Bullitt, who is the guy who commissioned this and went to Corgi and got all aspects of it done, which I think is a brilliant thing. I think that's fantastic. And people like this need the support of collectors and shops like us, because otherwise things like this would never get made. It's a piece of history. It's a very cool thing. It's an awesome model. And I think it's fantastic. I have to take them off because I'm getting a bit wonky from the blurred vision. So I think it's a fantastic thing, and I'm glad that Tony has made this available for fans like us to buy, and shops like me to be able to show it to the public. There is one up in the museum that he sent me, which was very kind. So I'm going to take it out of the box. Oh, what I'm also going to do is I'll put all Tony's information either on the screen now or at the end of this video, and in the description below as well, so that you can find out about the Capri, maybe order your own one if you want one, see if you can get one of these. If you can't get one of these, I do shamelessly have a couple of them left for sale. If you want to contact me, you can always come to the shop and get one. But what I think I should do is actually take it out of the box and let you have a look, because it is rather epic. And as I'm looking at it now on camera, I don't know if you can see the detail they've gone to on that interior. You've got like a donut tyre track in there. It's like a lawnmower's just gone past. Don't know what that was. Anyway, that car in that packaging. This is the inner packaging, which is normally just one colour and left and not very interesting. The interior designing of this packaging is commendable as well, because it just looks so cool. You've even got, even underneath, you get a spare set of wing mirrors in case you lose the ones that are in it. Now, on feeling this before I took it out, what I'm going to say to you is, if you have one of these and you're removing it from the package, don't hold it by the windows, because you're inclined to pop those in. So, front and back, and I'll just unscrew this. Won't be a second. It's just got 4 Phillips screws in the base, which is the best way of making sure a model doesn't get destroyed in transit, because although it doesn't matter how securely you put things in boxes, sometimes they just can't survive the impact. The models, we see a lot of totally crushed things. Now, done like a true Vanguard, it has this metal block underneath, which I'm not going to take off because I'm going to put it back in the box. Right, let's show you some of this detail up close. I'm going to bring it closer to the camera. The focus might jump a bit. What I'm going to do is actually, I'm just going to spin this round, and while I'm telling you about the car, I'm going to cut in some other video, because I can't get a decent focus at this length. But put my stronger glasses back on again. I mean, you've got all the Ford badges on the back. You've got this great spoiler. They've painted on the sunroof. It would be expensive to cut that out and put a piece of plastic in. The seats look fantastic. Steering wheel's good. You've got these very, very fine, delicate, I think they're brass etched windscreen wipers that they stick on, and those are painful to do. If you ever have a model and you've cleaned it and pinged one of those off, it's really hard to get them on. Then you've got your wing mirrors. There's a little dot for the aerial. Sounds like there's a child being murdered outside. You've got that distinctive sloping front with the 4 headlights and the blue Ford badge in the middle, and that little kick forward there like a BMW M1 underneath, which just gives the car this incredible shape. I mean, it looks really cool. Oh, it's got a 2-litre badge on the side as well. What a fantastic model. What a great car as well. I'm hearing all kinds, I don't know if the microphone's picking this up, but I'm hearing all kinds of noises in here. Right, I'm just going to quickly interrupt this video, like that dog did barking, and say to you, the subscribers, thank you for your support. We've had so many of you come and visit the shop over the half term. It's been great to meet you, chat with you, shake your hands, and thank you for your support in person. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and hit the like button too if you're enjoying my review of this toy car. Also, there will be other videos, some of them are a little bit silly, and we'll be showing you the stuff that comes through the shop and doing little tours of what we have. But if you are in Blackpool, come and say hello, you're always welcome. So in conclusion, what are my thoughts on this model? Now, I know I'm going to sound biased because I have one in the museum and we do sell these in the shop, but I think they really have done a fantastic job on this model. It is such a cool car that when you see a really great model of it, you have to appreciate how good it is. The thing is, if this was made by anyone else other than Corgi, say an Auto Art or a Trofu or someone like that, this would be a phenomenally expensive model. And that's what Corgi does best. They do detail at great value. And I know I've had issues with Corgi in the past, we all have, but they still are the best maker of toy cars. No one really can compete with them without it being phenomenally expensive and really kind of only in reach of certain collectors, which I think these things should be accessible to everyone. There's not one single bit of this model I don't love. Like I say, packaging, tick, epic, done by a fan, lots of information on it, limited edition of 1045. There won't be millions of reissues of this, so that's a good thing. That internal packaging is epic. It really finishes it off, and that's normally an afterthought. This is a model made by a fan, for fans and toy collectors, and I have to salute it. I think it's absolutely superb. I'm just enjoying looking at it. It's that good. I will be doing this week's pickup video soon, but a lot of things have gone wrong as always here that we've had to fix. So I'm going to show you some of those, along with some of the cool stuff that we've picked up and some of the cool stuff that you, the fantastic subscribers and viewers, have brought in for us to have, to put in the museum or to put out for sale or to add to our collection. So thank you everyone for your support. You are epic legends. Another quick thing. According to my YouTube stats, by September I'm going to hit 2,000 subscribers. What I'm going to try and do is get there before then. So with your support, if you enjoy this video, please leave me comments below if you want me to feature any of the toys that you see in the background of these videos, or you have a particular toy that you would like me to do, either a product review or give you a little bit of history on. So thank you for now, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week for another video.